Well, greetings once again, everyone. It's Nick Michalak.
Who?
Nick Michalak. Oh. And the stupendous Steve Frazier.
Hi.
I was mixing words up in my tongue here, so. But one thing we're not mixed up on is doing a commentary for Scream 4 today, guys. And as always, you can switch on your subtitles to follow along. Giggles is going to keep going on for a while.
Oh, I'm still laughing about your name.
Anyway, guys, subtitles on. We'll give you a countdown to sync up, so have a fun time. So 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, all right, here we go. It's been 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
Which puts us at, what, 2011?
2011.
2011?
I think it was May, if I'm not incorrect.
And we open very similar to the first one. We're back to Kevin Williamson.
Mm-hmm. It's released in April.
April. All right.
I saw this twice in the theater.
Really?
I liked it that much. I think the second time I went, I was like, it was like a Sunday evening, and I don't think there was anyone else in the theater that night.
Here's a joke about no character development, so you don't care about who dies. We have cell phones and Facebook and all of this stuff that's developed in the last 11 years. I was not working at the movie theater at this point, but I did treat myself, and I went to see it, even though 3 was so bad, and was so happy that I did.
Yes. And 8 years later, Channing Tatum was at least still relevant. So.
Yeah, I mean, he may be a bigger name now than he was then.
Oh, straight up, yeah. For you.
I love that they are basically riffing on their own movie, the first one.
This entire opening sequence is fairly brilliant.
I mean, it's similar enough to feel the theme of the Scream franchise.
Yeah.
But different and updated enough to...
It's fresh again.
Right.
Yeah. And Wes was so much... Because this obviously talks and things in development over years and everything. It's like... Wes was like, I would entertain directing it if the screenplay is as good as the first movie.
Jackpot!
And of course, this is interesting to know that this was the final film Wes ever directed. I verified that.
Yeah, you go out with a bang. I like it.
Yeah. He'll still be around for a few extra years after that.
Yeah, I think 2015 he passed.
He's there, but yeah.
Nobody there. That also looks like a set.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
I kind of like, at least in, the style of the house is very much like the houses in the first film.
Yeah, a lot of open space.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Okay. I love the hair caught on the door chain. That was perfect.
Nice.
I bet that was a happy accident, too.
Yeah.
It's good blood.
Definitely, yeah.
It's really good blood.
Pure horseshit.
The death of horror right in front of us.
And that's Anna Paquin and what's her name? Kristen Bell. Veronica Mars girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very... Asian ghost girls, yeah. This I've been saying this for years about a guy with a knife. That's Academy Award winner Anna Paquin. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, indeed. But yeah, I like again. They're constantly commenting. It's like Asian ghost girls. That's all the Grudge and all those frickin' movies, the Ring and everything.
I mean, this is fucking brilliant.
Yes. It was his. He's loving being able to show this much blood.
It's been a. I mean, I don't know what the word is for this.
This framing.
The way that it, fades into.
Yeah.
A movie within a movie like that.
Yeah. You're stepping the immersion back bit by bit.
Right. And she is basically doing what all the audience is doing, and the other lady's saying you're overthinking it. I mean, like, this is such a classic
time travel. I love that shit.
I'm surprised they didn't say space. Yeah.
I could just see how fucking awful that would be.
Like,
Ghostface travels back in time to like 1983 or something.
Ooh.
Or they do Back to the Future too. It's like Ghostface goes back and revisits the events of the first movie.
Yeah.
Which is what seemed like they were doing in Stab 3 from the last movie.
You're right, because they were on set with the first movie, basically. Wouldn't it be great if this entire movie was just like lead in to lead in to lead in? Who answers their phone anymore?
No one.
Nobody.
No one has a land. People wouldn't have a landline now.
Yeah, maybe in 2011.
Not now.
Yeah. Some people do.
Some people do, but see, now there's an app for that now.
For the Ghostface voice?
Yeah.
You bitch. I like you bitch. I mean, it's so, like, making fun of itself.
Right, which is so much what the third film didn't do.
Right. Even the second one, as silly as it was, it had the play on the sequels. And
yeah. It had moments that comment on itself because the characters in the film are aware that someone behind the scenes is trying to make a sequel. So...
And they have a great way of making you think that, each
iteration is the real thing.
Is the current movie.
Yeah. And each one goes on just a little bit longer than the last to string you along just enough to convince you otherwise.
Right. You're the dumb blonde.
Dumb blonde with the big tits.
and her tits aren't really that big.
Not huge, but they're ample.
They're sufficient for my needs.
Oh, there's a little Jason Voorhees action.
Well,
You gotta throw a bitch through the window, I guess.
That's right. Maybe it's Friday the 13th where they are. Regardless of what month. This is actually Friday the 13th-esque music.
Yeah.
What's that cat's name? Manfredini?
Oh, Manfredini. Well, they just couldn't give him an orchestra one. I just gave him a Casio.
That's and a kick drum for a little bit.
Maybe a little bit of that. Borrowed it from Haworth.
Did she get stabbed in the back? Because
yeah,
I don't think that you'd be able to move around like that after being stabbed in the back. Like,
a little slithering.
She might be paralyzed. And now we're gonna try to garage door gag again. That's not how garage doors work.
No. Now she's spine's crushed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like being stabbed in the back gets you paralyzed. Yeah?
Most likely.
Very awesome with the A turning into the 4. I mean, brilliant. I love the ghostface masks on the streetlights.
I don't think they shot this in the same place as the first film, but that fountain looks very much like where they're hanging it out after school in the first film.
You're right. Yeah, this is a nice little small town feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the evergreen Neve Campbell.
Lady. It's a fine wine.
That's right.
That's Alison Brie from Community.
Yeah, and she's also on Glow, and she was on Mad Men. She's like the star of Glow.
Oh.
But Glow is awesome. If you're not down with Glow, you need to get on some Glow, because Glow is the best.
He's our true champion.
A little bit thicker of a mustache there. Oh. And this is probably about the time they were breaking up.
Yeah. I don't think there's a full divorce yet, but it was splitting.
It was tumultuous.
Yeah.
And he's back being a police.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think there was an intention to say that he got some kind of corrective surgery, but I don't think they kept it in the film for the limp spine injury.
Kirby. Yeah, I like this neighborhood. I love the feel of this movie already.
Yeah. It feels more inviting than the last one was.
And I don't know if it's just because they, like you said, in 3, it was a bunch of actors playing other characters that we already knew.
Yeah.
Here, I feel like they got a pretty good cast.
Oh, yeah.
And we already care about all of these people more than we cared about anybody in the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but we just do.
And I mean, obviously just a few moments here, but I mean, there's already charisma. You've got a rapport building with different characters here. They're friends. And the last film was like, it's a whole bunch of actors.
They were co-workers.
They're portraying co-workers. Yeah. So it's like there's not a lot of... It was all kind of like banter back and forth, and it was all kind of like everyone's pissed off and stretched out and stuff like that. There was too many weird dynamics going on. It's when you can build a community of characters.
Have you ever addressed what's your favorite scary movie? Have you ever declared a favorite?
In terms of something that's scary.
Well, yeah, just I guess horror. Right? I don't know. I mean, I've pretty much gone on record and said Nightmare on Elm Street for me.
That one's high on my list. I definitely throw in something like The Changeling with George C. Scott. That one's pretty terrifying.
Sure.
I mean, the most terrifying sequence ever seen in a film is not even a horror film. It's Fire in the Sky with the alien abduction movie.
I have not seen it.
Well, the whole anyone who has seen the sequence, it's kind of up on YouTube. You can find it. It's on like movie clips or something. But just when you flash back in that film to the sequence where he gets abducted and he's put on the ship, it's horrifying.
Okay.
I think the effects are maybe like Stan Winston or ILM.
Okay.
They're really good and it's really creepy. But as a whole film, there's quite a few to pin down. I'd have to look at my collection to really kind of...
Sure. So not only is he back on the force, he's the sheriff.
Yeah.
He's not Deputy Dewdrop anymore.
Dewdrop.
And she is laying it on pretty thick, huh?
Yeah, she is.
She wants that dick. I mean, even the little things like one generation's tragedy is another's joke, or whatever the line was.
Yeah, something along those lines, yeah.
Like, even that in itself is, like, making fun of itself.
All right. Well, also because, I mean, in this continuity, now, you've had 7 stab films that have made a farce out of these people's real-life tragedies.
Right.
It's just...
Plastic surgery.
It's an earlier model of my same computer.
Oh, really?
It's the same computer.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I've upgraded since we did, like, the Final Destination 3 commentary. That computer went kaput.
Oh. R.I.P. Old computer. R.I.P. Courteney Cox's face.
Yeah.
Before it got fixed. Her hair's better, though.
Hair's better, yeah.
I wonder what building this is in real life. I mean, every time that they film a school, they always do a good job of making it look like a school.
Yeah.
But it's really like the post office or some shit, you know? And this is like a video blog or something. And here's my boy Culkin with the good hair.
Oh, man, yeah.
God, I love him. Mac was always the famous one.
Yeah. He's doing good now, man.
Kieran was like the best actor. But Rory, he's my boy. I mean, just the hair on that cat. I mean, he's got a nice high school jock look about him.
Well, it looks like cotton.
You know what? I actually...
He's got a little of that square jaw look to him and the hair a tad bit.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, she gives you everything? That's code, guys. Live on Hall Pass. Like, how novel of an idea is this? To, like, live stream your experience. I will say, what I was going to say is I admire the fact that they all actually look like high school students.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even though they're not, they're older, but they cast in such a way that at least the background students, you know...
They don't feel like they're 25.
Right.
Like some of the Friday movies. It's like, this guy, he might be 23, he looks 37.
she's aged significantly.
Yeah.
And Neve looks great.
Oh.
Have you ever been to a book reading or any sort of bookstore?
No, not really, no.
Well, in a scenario where the hometown girl writes her tragic story and then is in the local hometown bookstore, there'd be more than 12 old ladies standing around. Yeah. Like, it would be a sit-down affair.
Yeah. All right. Hello. He's still the same old Dewey.
He's so good.
He's not the most subtle guy. Love how he's all disheveled and I don't know what the fuck to do right now. He's sweating.
He is. And you can tell that Hicks is all like, I'm in charge. Like, she's closer to Dewey than, because she wants to be in his pants.
Baking him cookies and stuff like that.
I do like that purple suit on Cox Arquette.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get me one of those. I mean, not like a female skirt suit.
You already won the Joker pants.
I want the Joker. I want to be the Joker. Oh, that's a little extreme.
Yeah.
Here's my other boy, Anthony Anderson, back there, right?
Oh, yeah, man.
He's a funny prick.
That man's been hot for forever, man. That guy just does not cool down at all.
Nokia phone. Is this guy somebody?
I don't think so.
What? I mean, for the love of Christ, look at Culkin's hair and tell me it's not perfect.
Silky smooth, baby. Water just runs right over it.
Oh, my God. I'd pay big money to have that.
He's gonna sneak into his room and just little Bruce the Barber action.
Oh, and I love a lemon bar too. I mean, I guess this is what was on under that purple blazer, so I don't want to wear that.
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, here we got the. This is kind of the battle of egos that should have been taking place in 3.
Yeah.
But the most well-developed character, the Parker Posey character, was still not very well developed.
It was more the actors than the writing, yeah.
Betty Crocker's a good line.
Yeah. I mean, already Gail feels like she's got more bite than she had in the last film. Last time she seemed kind of... She kept trying to nose her way into situations, but she just seemed kind of diminished in a lot of cases because she keeps getting blocked off by other people in the situation. She's really just boring herself through.
I mean, it's also been a decade.
Yeah.
So... Deputy Dummy. I mean, Sheriff Dummy. She's definitely wearing the pants in this relationship.
Oh, yeah. It's like she's saying we worked all this stuff together 3 times. It's like you never really solved anything. In the first movie, he gets stabbed. She gets knocked out by Billy Loomis.
Right.
The second film, she gets shot. Mrs. Loomis shoots her. Dewey gets stabbed again.
Taste like ass is a great line, by the way.
in the last one, they get tied up to a chair, and she doesn't solve any of these cases.
No.
She doesn't. She keeps getting sidelined.
She does kind of do a little bit of the legwork.
She does the legwork, yeah.
And then the credit goes to somebody else.
Exactly. At least in the last one, Dewey at least killed the killer.
Right. And, is that Trachtenberg? Is that who that is? Michelle Trachtenberg?
No.
Oh, no. What's her name?
Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts, that's it.
Yeah.
And that's her...
Cousin.
I was going to say niece.
Yeah, cousin.
It's been a hot minute since I watched this one, too.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was basically doing the math that her character would have been a baby at the time of the original film.
Right.
So that works into a lot of things later on in the film, I feel. Where in the last film, you're introducing Randy's sister, and you never mentioned her before, but you can understand not mentioning a cousin. Everyone has cousins.
Yeah.
You don't need to really mention that you have one, and it's not important to the plot of the previous films to mention that.
Right. I mean, at no point did Randy, even say, like, my sister.
Anything about his family whatsoever.
Yeah,
really.
He never even mentioned the word sister.
Right.
Boy, Brie looks significantly younger here than, I guess, for just being, under 10 years ago. It was only 8 years ago.
Yeah.
She did have a role on Mad Men. Okay. Also, I don't know what the exact time frame of Mad Men was, but I feel like it was on at this time.
Yeah, it would have been.
And I think it was 2017 that Glow came out, so
sounds about right.
6 years after this.
Yeah.
And she is, at least from what I've seen on Glow, it has shown me that she is a tremendous actress.
Yes.
With range that you wouldn't believe. And you're like, wait, on a women's wrestling show? Yes, people. Yes. I just thought she was kind of good looking.
Oh, yeah, she's alright.
I don't like the hair up, though. I like a hair down.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't need that exposition. We know what cousin means. She really does get better looking every film. He really grew in that mustache, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a legit sheriff's mustache.
Oh, yeah, full on.
Before, he just had kind of a deputy mustache. Yeah. Now he's wearing a sheriff mustache.
Oh, yeah. Like Jackie Gleason now.
That's right. He is so charming.
Yes.
Charming is the best word, in my opinion, for Arquette.
Yeah.
Not the character.
Just the guy.
But the guy. Because
he's a real sweetheart.
Everything that I got the chance to see him in person, just do a little Q&A, but he was basically this guy. I don't think this is much of a stretch for him, Dewey. He's like a giant 12-year-old. I love him.
We're getting something here that we did not get in the last film, which is balance. All the characters, the new ones and the recurring ones, are all being given equal weight in the amount of time we're spending with them.
Right. There's balance both with screen time and with storyline.
Yes.
Like, it's not the black guy sitting on the porch just for the sake of giving him a scene.
Yeah. Which, again, yes, people having a storyline is largely what was missing in the last film. To get to that, yeah. You can have characters, but if they don't have anywhere to go in the story, it's just clutter in the movie.
She knows all about the climb through the window scenario.
Yeah. Is that Johnny Depp? It's not Johnny Depp.
That's not Johnny Depp.
There's no Johnny Depp.
It's not even that Johnny Depp lookalike. I know what that face means.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. A little wave of memory just washed over you.
You remind me of me.
She had an American Werewolf in London poster on the door. Like one of those Mondo posters or something.
Oh, God. You know, I don't... This feels a little like... Wait.
Yeah. It's kind of pinging the nerve a little bit. It's like, really?
Yeah, is this connection necessary?
No, not really.
Other than, you know, her... I mean, it adds to her character.
Yeah.
In that, you know, she wants to be with Dewdrop, and she'll kind of do whatever it takes to get close to him.
Yeah.
And here's, you know, Sydney, my high school mate, and who became, you know, world famous or whatever, and, like, I don't know.
Yeah. But at least in how they shot that scene, it's just it's nothing that has to be terribly overt, but it's just subtle enough to just make someone look slightly suspicious. You don't have to lean into it hard. I mean, that one might have felt little on the heavy side, but...
Well, yeah, it was very ominous.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that movie?
I love Shaun of the Dead when I saw it, and I haven't watched it since I saw it at an advanced screening. I never revisited it.
I have also never seen it a second time. I saw it the once, very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Never watched it again. It was like, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, because I actually had to drive all the way up to Schaumburg here, and it was like having
all the way.
Well, not from here, from where I used to be. A good hour plus, and because it was actually like being screened like 3 weeks or something like that ahead of the actual release. So yeah, just like it was good the one time. So, some films are like that. It's like you like it, then you might impulse buy it when it first comes out on Blu-ray. And it's like it sits there for 2-3 years. Like, I'm never watching this.
Yeah. More people should have yellow bras, in my opinion. Stabathon. Like, I feel like this is pretty accurate, right? Just everyone's on their cell phone.
Yeah. Very natural.
So, we're kind of back to that original call from the different phone, as opposed to, let me just screen grab your voice and somehow manipulate it.
Yeah, it's, again...
Like, what? Like, it feels... Okay, is Scream 3 the Halloween 3 of this franchise?
that it basically doesn't matter to continuity at all?
Right, like it's a complete outlier. Aside from Halloween 3 is a great movie, and Scream 3 is a terrible movie. However, that's not what I was... Quality aside.
Yeah.
Content.
The only thing we have is that Gail says we did this 3 times before, and that's basically the only acknowledgement of that film whatsoever. Nothing that happened really has any solid bearing on where this story is going.
I don't think the word Maureen is uttered in this at all.
I don't know. Or at least nothing that I can imagine factors into the storyline. There might be a conversation between Sydney and her aunt there.
Yeah. Blind Pig? Not familiar with that band.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's good.
That's nice. Phenomenal.
And I love that they can see it, but can't do anything about it.
Right. Oh, right
through the hand. Fuck me. This movie is already 10 times better.
Oh, yeah.
How about you call 911, you stupid bitch?
Isn't there supposed to be a cop outside?
It's starting to happen again.
Yes, indeed. Oh, look at all this blood, man.
Good God.
Wes is having a fun time, man.
Yeah, squirted everywhere.
He's like, I've been waiting my entire career to put this much blood in the damn movie. Oh.
I mean, there hasn't been this much blood since Johnny Depp. Wes Craven. The lean out the window with the point of the knife. Yeah.
That's just a little more attitude towards it. Is the best way I can put it. It's just, it's...
Jesus Christ, she's got the bratwurst hanging out of her tummy.
Look at all that. It looks like Johnny Depp's bedroom.
It doesn't it? Or it looks like that cabin in Jason Lives.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it looks like they took a super soaker and just went around the room.
I get crazy with the ketchup bottle.
But the blood looks good.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a good line.
Mm-hmm.
Stabbing the eyelids and blinking and such.
Mm-hmm. I don't like this. One, again, Sydney's in the forefront of the story here, and the killer is making kind of a declaration in that regard. Oof. And Wes gets some good stunt people, man.
Oh, it's my guy Tony.
Yes, indeed.
Tony Caesar. Shout out to Tony.
He's on some stilts right now.
They just use him for close-ups.
Yeah.
He didn't elaborate exactly which stunts he did in which...
Yeah.
I mean, he talked to me about the ones from Nightmare 1, but... That's a convenient stew-esque flesh wound there. And I love that, again,
he's hanging around
every
everywhere.
time that there's a something bad happening, there's a character that just shows up right after. And there's a lot of, not misdirect, but plausible... You know, like at this point,
reasonable doubt.
Reasonable doubt. Yeah, we don't know who. Like, and it's happened so often that we can't, as the audience, we can't even keep track. Like, wait a minute, was so and so here? I don't remember. Wait, were they there? Where was she?
Where's Deputy Judy? Did she leave, or she's still skulking around?
Right? Is she outside? Why wouldn't she stop?
Boyfriend
whatever?
Trevor, he's obviously kind of a skulking around type of guy.
Right, because he was out the window, but then back around the front.
Oh yeah.
Can't get over those sausage links out of her entire intestine there.
Mother.
great dynamic between
Yeah.
everyone. I mean, I don't know. There's chemistry.
Yeah, exactly. There's chemistry, there's rapport, there's character dynamics where people can bounce off of things.
This is such a great example of how the screenwriting and the person doing it is
understands characters in one.
Yeah. And somebody who knows how to grow a fucking head of hair.
It's just the fact. Characters are distinctly distinguished, and you got a lot of characters here too to keep track of. But you've got everyone cast very well that no one blends in. There's not a bunch of characters who look like the same person.
Right, you're not cookie cutter.
Yeah.
I forget one of the ones that we watched here. It might have been Final Destination 4 or something.
Yeah, I'm starting to flash on something where
it was. I think it was.
I remember like Friday Part 7. Like there's a lot of characters in here. I didn't even remember were in the movie. They're just kind of thrown in here and there, and there's no.
Yeah.
People show up at the house. There were 30 minutes into the movie. It's like this person was here all the time. What happened? Where were they?
Right.
It'll just pop up out of nowhere.
The house party. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And pop up out of nowhere.
But you're right. Even with this is another exercise in you can have a large cast and still, you spend 3-4 minutes on each one. Like this guy here with the
webcam guy, yeah.
He's been in 2 scenes.
Yeah.
And we already kind of know what these two are all about.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're not the same character. They have slight differences. Like the guy with the webcam is a little bit more of an insistent kind of a pestering guy.
Right.
The other one's a little bit not so much like that.
Look at that. Somebody who was told to go get themselves checked out, and she actually did it.
Yeah.
Unlike that Axel Foley. He never went to the hospital.
Well, like Halloween 6, you come there, you ask for a doctor, and they call the security on you. Paul Rudd.
Or
it's like, I have a baby, get me a doctor. I'll call security, lock this guy up.
Halloween 2, there was no doctors.
There's nobody.
In the entire hospital.
There's nobody.
No patients.
There's no patients.
It's an empty hospital.
There's no light bulbs. It's all dark corridors with security lighting. You totally get her character. She's all about publicity.
Right. Taking advantage of an opportunity.
Yeah, exploiting people and everything.
This looks much more like a wig on Neve Campbell.
Neve?
It might not be, but this one actually looks like a wig. Compared to the last one, we were scouring.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Hospital main entrance. Slap a sign anywhere on the... Put up a couple fake posters right by the elevator.
There's another sign for Woodsboro Community Hospital. It's a nice logo.
Yeah.
I can go for that.
Aw. It's always the elevator. And people wonder why people are afraid of elevators. They watch too many scary movies.
You'd be like John McClane, just climb up the thing and just shimmy your way up.
Yeah.
And you crawl into an air duct.
Did you see that movie P2, the parking lot thriller?
I did.
It was actually pretty good.
It's pretty good. Could have been better. It was produced by Alexandre Aja.
Okay.
I think if it was directed by him, it would have been phenomenal.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was excellent.
Yeah, agreed.
Execution could have been notches better, but it was solid.
Yeah, I don't know. This parking garage made me think of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say in general, the job of a publicist or manager or agent or whatever is to talk their client into a paycheck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel like what she said there was unreasonable.
No.
I mean,
but also the fact that she said, "Oh, I didn't read your book. I didn't do any of this stuff." Like she doesn't care about people.
Right.
That's the thing. She doesn't have a sense of compassion or humanity in herself to relate to people. She relates to a paycheck. That's what it is. So,
it's the perfect balance.
Yeah.
Of like job description and character building.
Yeah.
Kevin gets it, dude. This guy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, there's a few screenwriters out there that are like, you know, my heroes. I don't know why I never really considered Kevin Williamson, but I mean, after really doing a in-depth analysis here, I mean, he wrote Scream in like a weekend, right? I mean, it was like
whatever it was.
I don't know.
He's got the cables in his hand. Shows that he pulled something out of the car there.
Yeah, just that little thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm wondering now, if I were to really think about it, where Kevin Williamson would rank on my list of favorite screenwriters.
You know, old Helgeland's high on that list.
Most of my favorite directors are directors that write their own screenplays.
Okay.
So I don't know. It'd be interesting to try to revisit that list. I think it'd be hard to put together a top 10, but maybe. Pretty good sequence here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have anticipation. You know, it's tense. You kind of don't know what's going to happen.
And the killer's playing around with things.
And woo!
Killer jumps on the car, then it kind of disappears, and the killer chooses his or her spots.
And what great facial reactions in that stab. Again, criminally underrated Brie.
Oh, yeah. And just like that moment, like he stabs her, and then just keeps looking right in her face as she collapses and dies. These little beats. Obviously, the moment flows into something else here. That was the cop on the right, someone?
See, I thought so too earlier when I was like, that guy looks familiar, and I can't think of who it is. And, give
me a second.
There was a little iffy on the special effects there, but I don't know if it would have sparked like that, but...
Is that Adam Brody?
Yeah.
It looks like
That's Adam Brody.
Wikipedia article.
Okay,
here.
What does he have to offer? Tell us about Adam Brody, Nick.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, thank you for smoking.
Great movie.
Jennifer's Body, Cop Out. It was in Shazam this year. Here and there.
Like, tell me some of these people don't look like they're actually in high school. It's great. Oh, The Hills Have Eyes. Berryman.
There you go.
Dawn of the Dead. The Thing.
Yeah.
Death Proof back there. Great movie, Death Proof. If you like Tarantino, check out Death Proof. I mean, is she though? Like, she wasn't a movie star though, right?
No. But to them, she's a real life version of that.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
These people are actors portraying something in a movie. To them, Sydney's the real deal.
I'd be curious. The People Under the Stairs is a Wes Craven. There's a poster for that back there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be curious to read this dry erase board and see what all that is. It's obviously screenwriting type things, but I wonder who wrote that. Like, did Wes Craven draw that out on the dry erase board?
He would.
You know what I mean?
It's like, here's how I wrote Shocker.
Well, that might be a bad example.
We gotta keep Shocker alive around here, man.
And again, here we go. More rules, right?
There's a rear window.
Rules of a remake.
Yes.
A party. The old Stabathon. What's that back there?
Feast.
Feast?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Feast?
Wasn't that...
I've never heard of it.
Remember that show Project Greenlight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was directed by Clu Gulager's son.
Oh, okay. Who also did the second Piranha film. Piranha 3 Double D, I think is what it was called. Because it was in 3D and Double D for tits.
Yeah.
By the way, the Piranha remake with Elizabeth Shue is a 10.
Okay.
Green Mile.
Oh, there you go.
Who wrote that? Goldman? Or was it the other one?
Oh, Darabont directed it, too, didn't
Darabont? Yeah.
he directed it. I don't know if he wrote it. I mean, he's done screenwriting.
I know Goldman... William Goldman wrote Shawshank, I think, right? And then ended up doing Dreamcatcher, which is the single worst Stephen King adaptation of all time.
That was horrible.
And I'm like, wait, this is the same guy? But then there's another guy. There's like 2 guys that do Stephen King. Goldman's one, and I can't think of who the other one is. I digress. As I usually do. She's got a good string cheese there in her hand. You like string cheese, Nick?
Never had it.
What? Wait. You've never had a string cheese in your life?
No.
What the fuck? That's unbelievable. I can't go on.
Okay. So I want to talk about this scene's another wonderful piece of almost, as we'll get to the
end.
Retrospectively, as we're seeing it here through the progression of the film, it feels like we are building up the next generation Sydney.
Yep.
And it's
a twist.
Again, it works so well when you go back and watch the film and understand the further motivation behind what she's discussing with Sydney here. How do you handle this? All these people looking at you, all these different things. When you're watching it the first time, you feel like this character is terrified in a certain way of how do you handle this situation.
her friends are being murdered.
Right. But as you go through the film the second time, you see a completely different perspective on it, which is another great way. If you're writing in twists like that, that's the way to do it, that you have to lay those seeds in. And what's with the umbrella wallpaper there?
Yeah.
I have to mention
Thank you for noticing. I didn't put them there, but I appreciate you pointing out something ludicrous.
It's like, I don't know if we're going to see it again. I got to stop and talk about it right now.
Stabathon. The middle finger, just random to a rando, is good. Like, this feels like high school to me. I mean, I didn't behave like this in high school.
No.
I left school and went home.
Yes.
And watched wrestling.
Hope they never have to come back.
I don't know why I was remembering this as being a costume party, but I guess it's...
There you go. There's a costume party.
Maybe that's why I thought that, because it was... Oh, look at, yeah, she's trying to be hip, right?
Is she wearing a brown leather jacket?
Yep. That's a black man under there. Under that hood.
So Omar is resurrected.
Oh, look, there's Jada Pinkett Smith there.
God damn it. Fucking big head. Oh.
I shouldn't say such bad things about a pig head.
My Christ.
These two are the host of Stabathon?
Yeah.
Or are they just bogarting the opportunity?
Like, who got the beer? These guys ain't getting no beer.
It almost, I mean, like, who's putting on Stabathon? Like, who's the producer of this event?
Who secured this barn? Look at the mustaches.
Oh, it's so good.
Like Dewey cosplay.
And I do love that, like, this is that footage from the first, or
yep.
the second one, really.
Down in front.
I mean, in 2011, didn't we have, like, lipstick cams or something?
Oh, I'm sure we did.
I mean, she's got these
goddamn... But it's Gail, you know? She's not hip with the new tech.
Her thing in her purse in the last movie was smaller than this shit.
Yeah.
Why are those people, like, partying and not watching the Stabathon? Oh, they're in the back. Okay, I got it. What'd she have, like 6 of these things?
It's like security cameras.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna notice?
I didn't hear much feedback on our Graham.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Barrymore poll.
No, I don't think anybody voted on that. Rat bastards. Clearly, it was just so lopsided.
All we need is one vote to
right,
have a winner.
One will win. We gotta break this tie.
No, someone noticed.
I mean, this is good, right?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. This feels so much like the first one.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just the pace, it's...
The tone, the tenor.
The tone, the snappiness of the dialogue, too.
Well, it's smart.
It's smart.
I don't know, there's something about it, it's just smart.
Yeah. It's very sharp as well. Everything is right to the point. You're not...
She's even making a joke about the word meta.
Yeah. It's like, you don't even know what the hell that means.
She says, I don't know, I heard the kids say it.
Like, that's what I kind of like. It's like, Gail's a little removed from this whole thing. She's not... I mean, she's still kind of top game, but she's kind of... she's kind of analog, and this is digital.
Right, yeah.
You know?
The times have passed her by a little bit.
Yeah.
Why are they cheering?
They're cheering. There's no freaking... There's no nudity or anything.
No. I've only ever attended like a horror screening once. That was like a replay of something like this.
Okay.
and I want to say, I don't remember what year it was, but it was the first Halloween film.
Okay.
And they were showing it theatrically, and this was around the time that, I mean, obviously DVDs and stuff were out. I want to say it was a something anniversary.
Okay.
Maybe 2008. So, you know what I mean? It might have been the 30-year anniversary that they showed it theatrically again. But it was just like the DVD playing on the... But with some extra, you know, like an interview or something afterward. Okay. And I was really kind of hoping that it would be more interactive, I guess. Not maybe this interactive and rowdy. But, I don't know, we all just sat there and politely watched the movie and it was like,
yeah. Well, Halloween's not quite
a
raucous horror movie type of thing.
It's not.
If you went to like a Jason Lives screening, that could get you going.
Yeah, with the rock music and
that's more the flavor. That's nice. It's almost like a meta thing that Dewey's watching on the screen and whatnot, and he's yelling at the screen, and she actually does what he tells her, while not actually being within earshot.
Right. She luckily, coincidentally,
Meanwhile, they're watching the film, doing kind of like the same interactive thing,
and not noticing what's going on.
Yeah, right behind them, almost like the second film.
What was that? Did he miss, or was it a gimmick knife, or what happened there? That was weird.
Man of action here.
I mean, not bad for a guy with a bum wheel, right? They did, oh, she did get stabbed, okay.
Yeah.
That is kind of a miss here, is that they never really explain how he got to be the sheriff.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
I said, that there was an intention about like the corrective surgery to fix the limp, but they didn't include that in the final cut of the film.
I mean, it's just one line of dialogue.
Yeah.
How would they not...
I don't know. I might have been... I didn't check deleted scenes or anything. It might be in there someplace.
Here we go. Movie cop rule.
Yeah. See, this scene works better than the stupid sandwich thing in that new Halloween movie.
Yes.
One, we've already established these two characters, and they're talking about relevant things in the movie. That's how you write this scene.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen him in something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know the name Adam Brody, but I don't think I've ever ticked him off in it. No, I say tick him off. Like
I was going to say, yeah.
I don't think I could check mark anything that he's been in. Anthony Anderson, I could name about half a dozen things.
Yeah, Barbershop.
It's a Law and Order for a long time. He was in Seagal film, Exit Wounds.
Oh, that's the
last good Seagal film there ever was.
Terrible name. Classic bad action movie name. Exit Wounds. Good Christ.
But he's phenomenal in that movie. He has like scenes with Tom Arnold, I think, and they're wonderful. Just not easy to do.
Guilty pleasure for me, Tom Arnold.
Yes.
What, is he getting some, Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay. Uh-oh. Perkins. I don't think Anthony Anderson is a Perkins, by the way.
That's probably like a Anthony Perkins nod.
Could be. What's Brody's character's name?
That's Ross Haas.
Wait, what?
Ross Ross Haas.
Ross Haas?
Yes.
Ross Haas.
Ross Haas.
Get out of here. Oh, his name's actually Anthony.
Anthony Henderson, yeah.
No, Anthony Perkins.
Is Anthony?
Yeah.
God damn. Oh. How about that look on his face? Oh, right
Jesus
in the brain.
Christ.
Right in the brain.
Oh, that's good blood.
Oh.
Would the knife go through the skull like that, though? I mean, I guess under the right circumstances, I guess it could, but wouldn't he be dead?
Yeah,
Unless it's insinuating that it hit the skull bone and didn't enter the brain. Because if it goes into the
lobe, yeah.
if it goes in the frontal lobe, he's toast.
Yeah.
Great line. Who drinks tea? God. I just pissed off half of our listeners. We're over an hour into this movie, and it feels like 20 minutes.
Compared to the last film.
Right.
Yeah.
What'd she buy? Jumbo something. Cheerios? Snyder's pretzels? Hamburger buns? Oh, I missed what that one was. Roberts. See how you can't even see her? I don't know, maybe it's just the way their bangs are done. This feels like a wig to me. Oh yeah, get mad. Woo! I mean, this is so good.
I like the fact that when Ghostface is calling her up, he or she, whoever it is, the killer, is kind of imparting motivation, as kind of psychologically twisting a knife on her.
Yeah.
And the killer is going and picking people off around her. Yeah, I heard recently, because we keep seeing Mac products and everything, that apparently Apple will let you use their stuff without paying for it.
I like it.
They will send you the computers, the products, everything. You just got to return it when you're done with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for any of it.
Well, right. It's free advertising.
Exactly. They don't need it. They don't need the money.
They'll take the money.
They'll take the money. They don't need it.
Well, I guess they don't need the upfront guarantee.
Right. They don't need to be paid for the product placement.
The appearance fee, as it were.
Right. This is good.
I like it.
Oh. Through the mail slot.
I mean,
beautiful.
Nothing worse than the old through the mail slot.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. The fact that he holds it.
Yeah. I mean, it just feels so much like a smarter killer than we had in the last one.
Next generation.
Right. But I mean, just compared to the last film, the killer felt very pedestrian in a certain way. This one feels more aggressive.
Everything was pedestrian.
Well, yeah. But in this one, it definitely feels like there's more aggression. There's more drive in what the killers are doing in this one.
Well, yeah, because there's not some convoluted backstory for motivation.
Right.
Oh, here we go, another...
And you're not killing off just random people who happen to be around.
What was his name? Ross Haas?
Ross Haas.
Ross Haas.
Deputy Haas.
God damn it. And the other one, the black one, was Anthony Perkins. Get out of here. Well, those weren't hamburger buns. They were, looks like potatoes. She got a Cadillac there?
Cadillac.
That's a Cadillac.
Maybe.
Yeah, almost forever.
Oh, well.
Forever is subjective, right?
Yes. Forever isn't as long as it used to be.
That's a good line. Did you write that just now? Or is that a quote?
Oh, my line. I thought you were talking about Gail saying,
your line.
Get that motherfucker.
Forever ain't as long as it used to be.
I might have borrowed it. I don't know.
Because if you just wrote that, that's a great fucking line. And here we go again, about that same time in the movie where it's...
Isolated characters.
Isolated at the party, yeah.
Yeah. Stab 7.
Oh!
Yeah, he's turned on.
He's turned on, darn right.
Oh, man.
She's really giving him the googly eyes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. Where did you come from?
Yeah.
And it's so good because
it's better than the stuff they're doing with Cotton in the second movie.
Right.
He just randomly shows up in convoluted places.
Yeah, I mean, he might still be at the police station for all we know. See, this is explaining or exposition here, but it's understandable because she thinks that she did not send the text, but he wouldn't have to say the dialogue of the text if he thinks that the person he's talking to was the one who sent it.
Yeah.
Everything about this is great.
Yeah. I mean, I like how they're playing an ambiguity with the Trevor character.
Yeah.
The way they set up, he seems a little too Billy Loomis-like, but there's a nuance in what they're doing. It's like, I can't fully dismiss this character, even if it seems a tad bit obvious. I can't do it because he's just got the way the actor's playing it. There's just something there.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know how to do one of those screechy U-turns. Look at her looking at him.
It's a nice looking house, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I want to live there.
Yeah.
Look at all those lemons. I want a kitchen full of lemons.
I don't even have to leave the room to go grab another soda or refill the popcorn or something, man. It's right there.
I love the open concept.
Yeah.
What's he got there? Is it tequila? Is it... I can't tell what brand it is. He's kind of got it Greeked with his fingers.
Yeah.
It's not an Apple product, that's for sure. Apple needs to make booze. Is that correct? Suffice it to say? Is that the correct line?
I don't know. You.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking out loud.
If you had more sleep, it would be.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
It's not your as per usual thing.
Oh my god, that drives me nuts. As per usual. If you ever see that, strangle the person that wrote it, because it's not correct. You can pick one or the other.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you dummy. But I'd buy that somebody who is intoxicated and video blogging would do that.
Yeah.
And this is the brilliance of this. He doesn't even know his shit's on backwards.
Man.
I mean...
He's just jonesing right now, man.
Well, no, he's scared out of his mind.
This chick's that into me, like, well, God damn it. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. And Cockblocker comes back in.
And now he's going to sit down next to... Oh, yeah.
Fucking buzzkill.
And where are you going, you dummy?
Oh. She's got them eye.
That's a... I mean...
Fighting shit. There's a killer on the loose. You couldn't lock the front door.
I mean, that was the scene in the movie that they were even talking about. I love that the camera's on backwards. Yes. God damn it, that makes it so good. Like, you could set this up so many different ways. Because anybody that happens to be watching it, himself included...
It's like a fucking dumbass.
Well, he's a little drunk.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying. He's calling himself a dumbass.
I love it.
There's no 30-second delay like the first movie.
And...
we've gotten up to speed now.
Again, that swerve that we were talking about before, they've set this up for 5 to 7 minutes now for you to anticipate the fact that he's got it on backwards to lead to a from-behind kill.
Yeah.
Where did your beautiful haired Culkin boy run off to? And why is he not there with you? Like, Kirby and Culkin are clearly the most beautiful couple in this movie. I know a Trevor, and he is awesome. This Trevor is a dick. Look at that blood.
Oh, mother. Oh,
And
shit.
it's coming right for us. And here, ow! Oh, god damn it, the kneecaps.
Ouch.
On the wood stairs? Fuck
Ouch.
me! She's got her Nosferatu poster and a Tremors poster. Who was it that was watching Nosferatu? And
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
yeah, fuck that! The old roof gag.
It's like Halloween 4.
Although I don't feel like any roof is that flat.
Nah.
I like that our subtitles just said grunting.
Grunting.
She's grunting, trying to open the window.
Oh, shit.
Clothesline! She's gonna hit the petunias. All units? In the entire town? Every one of them?
I guess so.
All 4 units? Good music right now.
Yeah.
We can very faintly hear it, but it's tense.
Mm-hmm.
It's fast-paced. And that's the other thing about this movie that I feel like 2 even lacked is the roller coaster of emotion and the pace of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, looking down here, we're at a little over 80 minutes, and
we still got our half an hour to go, and it feels like it's charging forward.
Yeah, I mean it's really ramped up. Uh-oh. Here's we're building doubt.
Yeah. And that was a great line from Sydney. If you don't trust him, don't let him in. And it's like back to the first one when she closed the door on Randy and Stu.
Yep. Oh, now you wish you would have let him in.
Oh.
Ow! So good. And it makes you wonder if they shot a death... Oh, here you go.
Yeah, yeah. It's a recreation of the beginning of the first film.
Yeah. That was a very deliberate slide to the right. I don't think anybody actually carefully moves the bar like that. But there's a lot of women out there that wish they had Culkin tied up like that to a chair. We get to play trivia time here. Machete. Oh, I'm gonna play.
Okay.
Knife. Chainsaw. Finger knives. All right. What? Is that Black Christmas? Oh, I guess he was... I thought that was another question. I guess that was this. All of these are great. Great answers.
Well, Nightmare on Elm Street, not a good... We're talking about remakes.
Oh, right. Piranha. Elizabeth Shue. Good list, though. Creature from the Black Lagoon? I don't know. I'm not buying all this. You better kiss him or suck his dick or something, because... Stupid bitch. That's a shame right there. That's really a shame. I do love him. That looked like Bad Blood. It was very red. It was like that Halloween 2 blood that you're like, ah. Or that Tom Savini Dawn of the Dead blood that's like bright orange.
Yeah. Radioactive or something.
Yeah, I just watched that again recently. What a great movie. The original, not the remake is great too, but... And whoopsie. I think it's interesting that she revealed herself, though. So now we know one thing, that Williamson can only write double killer endings. Dick. That's good.
Oh.
I love that she's kicking him.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. And it's almost kind of interesting that Trevor's kind of almost dressed like Neil Prescott in the first film when they reveal him duct tape and everything at the end of the movie.
Did she just shoot him in the dick?
Oh.
I mean, why would you even want
Oh, shit.
Why would you even want to live? I mean, he didn't, but...
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they really did remake it.
Yeah.
They remade it.
Yeah.
Under the pretense of part 4. Oh my god, it's brilliant.
Yeah. Again, you had to have that passage of time to do this script. Obviously, it's not like they wrote it 8 years earlier, but you'd have to wait that kind of time to kind of have a new reflection, a new perspective on the horror genre to see how things change and evolve to make a new spin on the whole thing.
Right. Here we go. I mean, she's crazy.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got a stab.
Right.
Billy and Stu.
Yeah, but it's so good here because it's not what he thinks it's gonna be. Right through the heart.
Mm-hmm. A sole survivor. Mm-hmm. Unless you're Howard Finkel, in which case you announce the entire team as sole survivors. Because he doesn't know what the word soul means. Means lone, you dumb fuck. Never mind. I digress.
Yeah.
Just don't shoot Culkin in the dick. Preserve his dignity, please. Fans. It's all about being noticed.
And I mean, you can't plan for it, but I mean, even today, this feels very relevant.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this could have been made yesterday.
Yeah. I don't need friends. I need fans. I need followers. I need...
likes.
I need likes and subscribes and everything like that. It's about adulation. It's not about relationships. It's about being famous and being put up on a pedestal.
It's a millennial thing, right?
Yeah.
Like instant gratification.
Entitlement.
The entitlement, yeah.
Yeah.
New movie, new franchise.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I mean, oh God.
Oh.
I know I said it before, but I can't even imagine what that would feel like.
No. I can't.
I cut my arm here earlier today. You can see I got this little... I accidentally
and it's probably hurt like a son of a bitch.
Stabbed myself with a box cutter here on my arm.
Jesus.
And, I mean, it's not very deep, but it bled a lot. And then...
it's not even a 1/4 inch length.
Yeah. I mean, and it only just barely pierced.
Yeah.
And it stung.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that going into my internal organs in my belly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I saw this, I mean, this entire sequence, this entire ending, just blew me the fuck away. Just because her character shows just how insanely psychotic she is. It goes full bore into the entire concept.
I mean,
ripping
the hair out. Fuck me.
Beyond just
that's a tuft.
Right. I mean, just even taking the murder out of it. No sane person does this. To stage a crime scene where they're the victim. No one intentionally tries to stab themselves with a knife.
I don't know if I could do it.
No. I mean, that's exactly what I mean. She's a total sociopath. I mean,
look at that. It's fucking amazing. Good blood, too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say...
not even done yet.
I don't want to say I'm a blood snob.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate when the effort is made to have the blood look real.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Ow.
Oh.
You spilled your popcorn. She could have just laid right there.
No. Well, she wants all this almost a prophetic symbolism in everything she's doing. She has to mirror herself towards Sydney. Almost like they were left to die in concert.
Right. And in the mirror image of each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we give Williamson a fucking Oscar?
Fuck, man. And it's so much a thing. You're watching it the first time, it's like, you feel like she's going to get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, right now it looks like that's what it looks like.
Yeah. And I was reading the Wikipedia, and it's like, the original idea was going to be a cliffhanger. That basically this would, you would have this scene, and then there'd be someone saying that Sydney is still alive or something like that, or something like that. We'd cut out the credits. I'm not saying that's a good idea.
Right, but it's an idea.
But they knew what their ideas were, what they were kind of driving towards. They knew what they had in that moment there. And this is like a fourth act type of thing.
Yeah.
Which is a difficult thing to pull off.
I mean, it's kind of like the coda in Friday the 13th, the original.
Yeah. The dream sequence, all that stuff, yeah. We didn't find any boy. And that's I love like that little dialogue. Sydney says you're going to slip up.
Yep.
How would she know her and Gail have matching wounds when she hasn't seen Gail all day long? And I have to imagine that she didn't kill Gail because Gail's going to write the book on it.
Right.
And make her famous.
Make her famous, yes.
Is that like blood inside of her eye on the left there?
Let me get another shot here.
Almost like bloodshot in a certain way.
Yeah, it's like a dilated pupil or something. Yeah, blood around the pupil.
Nice work.
It's probably just one lone contact, but yeah.
That's real.
It's that's the detail that.
I gotta look the credits. I gotta know exactly who did this. I gotta know for certain.
Wouldn't that set off some alarms or something?
Yeah. Someone's monitoring this stuff. They should be.
Oh. Halloween 2 here. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
No.
There's already more staff and patients than...
Finally got rid of those silly nurses' outfits. They're just regular old scrubs now.
Right.
Just, finally. Sounds up to date. And again, going back to that, the slip of the line there, I like that it's not a contrivance for the plot. It's like her character is so kind of wrapped up in her own delusion of just looking forward and the adulation, the celebrity of it all. She's just like so wrapped up in that delusion of sorts.
Yep.
She doesn't realize what she said. Oh. It's like an Andre the Giant thing, man. Just choke him out.
Right.
Oh. Eye gouge.
Yeah, we got a regular...
hair pull. Oh.
Ow.
That's just nasty.
A knee to the wound. Oh, god damn it. I just got a full body shiver.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
That body shot.
Oh,
fuck me.
The Tony Caesar. The stuntman. I don't know. Probably not. What a good shot that is.
Yeah.
How it comes in and out of the light.
Yeah. Oh, going with the bedpan now.
I'm joking.
Steve's dying. Oh, mother
Christ. It's like
Christ.
Steve Austin and Vince McMahon here. You're right. Fourth act. alternate ending. Look, I mean,
oh,
so good.
it's so goddamn good.
In a lot of ways, this is the best one.
In a lot of ways, because it takes what you had before that was really good, builds upon it, expands it, and just it kind of tops things. This ending here.
I mean, it's like a whole other movie.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of... If I was going to watch them again, I feel like I would watch the first one and this one only. Like,
I would hit 2 on occasion.
I kind of don't even care about 2 after this.
Yeah.
The production value.
Oh, shit.
The lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Everything about this feels so much more professional than 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, it could just be the 15 years time difference or whatever, whatever it is, but...
Yeah, because now you got the digital color grade and everything to give it a little bit, work with the contrast, the mood, the color temperatures.
Right. But, like, the first one had quality.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, they just kind of just went downhill.
Yeah.
And then, this is such...
This one's amped up, so I'm speaking of amps.
No, pun intended, yeah.
But this one just feels...
And,
that's
Jesus!
awesome. That's fucking great.
I love the way she flopped down there, too.
Oh, that's a fucking line there, man.
That's an award-winning line.
Yeah. I love, and a testament to Neve. You give her lines like that, man, she fucking nails it.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound cheesy.
That may have been a one-take deal.
Yeah.
And here we got the killer that just won't die.
Won't fucking die. Right in the chest.
I mean, how many false finishes are we going to have here?
Oh, I think that's the end of it.
Well, right, but I mean...
Yeah. Thinks you're alive. Oh, see, the right person's wearing a vest this time.
And she faints. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
And
we have the reverse shot.
Yeah.
Or I guess not reverse, but another...
What? Yeah. A counterbalance. A bookend shot of sorts. And I love... This is wonderful. Because they don't know what the hell just happened in there.
This is...
They're giving her 15 minutes of fame after she's dead already.
Yep.
She never gets to enjoy it. Oh.
An American hero.
Oh, motherfucker. This is so goddamn fantastic.
I mean, this is... Yeah, I mean, god damn it. Beautiful to both of yous.
Yeah. I mean, for so much. I mean...
This gets better every time I watch it.
We could definitely put Wes and Williamson together as one of the best...
Combos?
Director-writer combos out there.
Aaron Kruger, executive producer.
Yeah, I guess they did bring him back into work a tad bit, but he's like, this is definitely Kevin's script. So.
I mean, it's 110 degrees or percent different, really.
Yeah. Night and goddamn day.
Oh my god. I mean, I can't even talk about how good it is.
I mean, even if the second film had those little commentaries on sequels and stuff like that, it didn't feel as tight. It didn't feel as razor.
The pace, right?
It didn't have that razor focus the first one had. This one is completely back in that zone. And it because of the passage of time, like I said, it has fresh things to look back upon. It has new things to wrap up the horror genre into and comment on it.
R.I.P. Rory Culkin. The character, not the actual actor. Wonder what his hair looks like right now. I love you, Alison Brie. Yeah, there's your Academy Award winner, Anna Paquin. These two are both people. I just don't know exactly. So good. The false beginning, the false finishes.
Yeah.
I mean,
it packs it all in.
It's a great bookended. I mean, dare I say that this is almost a better movie than the first one.
Possibly.
As far as like those,
almost like a per capita basis.
Right.
Per minute, you get more jam packed,
and it's almost
on
smarter.
The quality. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the play on the beginning, the parallels at the end with the mirror images and the. I mean, I feel like you have to have the first one in order for this one.
This can't be the first movie.
Right.
You have to establish everything that went before this to get to this point. You need all that legwork.
Right. This one wouldn't have been what it is without. It would have just been like, wait, what? Right. What are you talking about?
Right.
Man. I'm so proud of this movie.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with it, but I'm proud of it.
Oh. And the fact, I mean, this is Wes's final.
I mean, he went out with a bang, too, didn't he?
Man. I mean, I can point out other guys. Gary Tunnicliffe, I guess he did a lot of the effects on this thing, so good on him.
Oh, yeah. Great job, sir.
Yeah. But, I just lost my train of thought.
We were talking about Wes.
What? Yeah, because I mean, I could definitely point out other horror director legends who very much fizzled out before the end, and even not even just the last film, but even like the last couple of films weren't very good. Like a George Romero,
right?
I mean, John Carpenter has fantastic films to his name, but he really hasn't made a really good film in like 25 years.
Yep.
So I mean,
Craven was up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
definitely.
When his ups were so up.
Oh, goddamn, yeah.
I mean, even some of the guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
Like Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
They're not great.
Right. But in a year of '89, when you compare it to even Shocker, it's its own sole movie. It's not a sequel. But when you compare it to other films that had cheesy, over the top stuff, Wes did it better than them.
Right. Right. I mean, you may roll your eyes.
Yeah.
But you go, man, you did that good.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid as fuck, but I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Craven's had some stinkers in there, but
yeah,
I don't know. Overall, I mean, he just nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, again, when he was
and he's
in
smart.
his zone, he had all the right people to work with, all the right people, whether he was writing it or someone else was writing it, like Williamson, and he had fantastic actors at his disposal to make it happen, who thoroughly trusted him to do everything right. You always, the fact that he kept hitting it so many times shows that he had a magic about it all.
Oh, he's magic.
Yeah,
that's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, I mean, there are films that we've covered that he's directed that I don't think there's certain other directors who could have pulled off the concepts that he did as well as he did.
Right.
And this franchise,
cup of coffee.
There's a little Axel F in there.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, so much of Williamson's writing fits sort of Wes's wit in such a way, because he always had he did have a wit. He had a good sense of humor about him. He didn't take things all that seriously,
right?
So he could poke fun at little things that he's been involved with and the genre he's been tied to for 20, 30 years, whatever it was. It's like he just had the right mentality to take this material and direct it the right way.
Filmed in Michigan.
Okay, there you go.
Not a town. Not a spot. Not thanks to, just Michigan.
Michigan. Oh, well.
Maybe that's why they threw in that Axel Foley theme.
Keep developing this Ghostface logo at
trademark?
The movie.
Yeah. See you in court, Ghostface killing the rapper. Oh, goddamn.
So right. Good.
Well, we're not going to top that for a while.
No. It's going to be a tough... Well, we'll eventually get to Pet Sematary. Yeah,
that's one of the best horror movies ever made.
Top level. But guys...
We'll get there. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much. This has been... It's been fun going through this franchise a little bit.
Yeah.
And this... I couldn't ask for a better end to a franchise. We've hit some goddamn bad ends to some franchises now.
Well, yeah, ones where you wish it ended 3 films prior.
Exactly. They keep dragging on for another 20 years and no. Stop, please.
Stop.
So, anyway, we'll be hitting stop on this and hope to engage with you in the comments. So, thanks much, guys.
Adios.
Bye-bye.